Right, guys, in this video I wanted to do something a little bit different and show you guys a recipe video, and this is something that you can use if you are really just looking for something sweet on your diet that is going to have some protein in it. This is what I call my protein cookie butter recipe, and this is super easy. All you're going to need is 4 ingredients. So first is going to be powdered peanut butter. I'm just using TB Fit, so 0 calorie sweetener, some sugar-free gel pudding mix, and then your preferred protein powder of choice. Whatever this does taste like is probably what your protein cookie butter is going to taste like. I usually just use vanilla because it tastes the best in my opinion. But really, so you're going to need basically just take all these ingredients and combine them in a bowl like this in a food scale. So the first thing you're going to do is take basically 1 serving, which is going to be 16 grams of powdered peanut butter, and you're going to get it on a food scale. I have a bowl right here, putting it on a food scale, tearing it out, put that on 16 grams. Then what you want to do is just take 1 serving of sugar-free gel pudding mix. This is important because it makes it thick. If you don't have this, it's going to not be very thick. It's going to be kind of runny. And it also adds a little bit more flavor. I'm using a cheesecake pudding mix. Vanilla tastes great too, as well as white chocolate and even butterscotch. So experiment with whatever flavor that you want. So I'm going to put 7 grams of that in here because that's a serving. Then I'm going to put in about half a scoop of whey protein. Of protein. I'm using a whey casein blend. This is going to usually mix a little bit better and have a little more thickness and hold onto more water because that's what casein protein does. I'm just putting in half a scoop, which is going to be roughly 15 grams. If you want to use a full scoop, you can too if you want some more protein. So I'm going to put this in now. And I usually put this on like rice cakes or bread, or I'll put it on like pancakes or whatever, and it makes it usually taste really, really good. Adds some extra protein easily. It's actually pretty filling too because of the texture that this has. It's a little bit thicker. There's actually was a study done where like they compared a drink that had no guar, like no thickness in it, versus one that was just pure water, and the one that was thicker actually triggered more of a satiety or fullness response. So this has a little more of that in it. Then basically I just add in 2 packets of 0 calorie sweetener. Choice just based on I want this to be a little bit sweeter. So we'll put that in there. And then so just because, then after that's all in, you have all this right in there like that. I'm just going to stir it together to combine. If you want it as well, just let's mix it together all nice and good. Then you usually want to have like a 1-to-1 ratio of your powder to liquids. So because this is 16 grams, it's 7, that's 23. I put in 15 grams here, roughly 40 grams of water. So you're going to want to put in. If you put anything more than that, it might be a little bit too runny, especially if you're not using a whey casein blend. So this is just what I start off with, and then I'll adjust as needed. So 40 grams. So you can see it's already getting pretty thick, the texture. I'm going to need a little bit more though. So I'm going to add in another 10 grams of water. You just want to do this slowly so you have an actual like thick paste consistency. And then just naturally, see that's going to be perfect. So when it is fully combined, you should see that it looks like this. It's basically a peanut butter type of thing. Super, super, super thick. And then what I usually do is after this is done is just put in the freezer for about 5 minutes to let it get thicker and cool up. Get thicker, and then just basically taste better. So again, put these on rice cakes, put these on bread. You can put like chocolate chips in it if you want to have like more of a cookie dough. If you want to have like more of a butter flavor. You can also put in like a little bit of like, I can't believe it's not butter. It has like 4 grams of fat in it. That's also something you can put in. You put in some cinnamon, make this stick doodle, whatever you want. But this is a really awesome recipe that you guys can use if you're really looking for a fat loss diet, substitution or something to help curb that sweet tooth. Whatever phase of dieting that you're in. So I'll pop the macros on the screen. But hopefully you guys enjoy this. If you have any questions, ask down in the comments below.